Hello everybody and good morning. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Faro Airport, where we are right now on a nice sunny day. And welcome to a Ryanair flight today, performed on the Boeing 737-800 of PMDG, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. The aircraft is in a cold and dark state. We'll just check that the electrical hydraulical pumps are off. The landing gear lever is down, so let's just power up this airplane. To do that, we'll turn the battery switch to on. We won't remove the chocks yet, but we'll request ground power. Yeah, we have it, so let's... Okay, we have the ground power, which is great. Let's just do the first checks here. Overspeed warning is working. Stall warning test is working as well. The flight recorder is working. What else? Let's already start to align the IRS. The emergency exit lights can be armed already. Let's put this one on. Test the attend button.
Hi, how can I help you?
One coffee, please.
Okay, I'll bring them up in a minute.
Always good to start your day with a coffee.
Hi guys, here are the drinks.
Thanks. Let's start setting up.
Roger.
I'm using...
SE on initial contact, you have information Kilo. Faro Airport, information Kilo. 0800 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway 10. Wind 030 at 6. Cav OK. Temperature 11. Dew point 6. QNH 1027. Transition level 50, advise on course heading, altitude, and if traffic service is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information Kilo. Faro Airport, information Kilo. 0800 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway 10.
Okay, we got that. Let's turn the VATSIM advisory on, just to see that we don't have any real traffic here. No other traffic, but yeah, not a problem. We can turn the yaw damper on. These are all normal or auto. And yeah, for the fuel, this is Ryanair, we do everything very fast, so let's just not wait any longer and already request Ryanair uses Spotway in Faro. There we have the weather once more. Yeah, as usual, Brussels Charleroi doesn't have very good weather, but that looks good enough for us to fly there. The fuel truck is in position. Yeah, block fuel is 8,641 kilos. We've just seen the weather isn't very bad in Brussels. One go around would give me 9,200 kilos, and then maybe a 15-minute hold in addition to that. That would give me 9.7. Let's just take 10 tons of fuel with us. Okay, this is all correct. Doesn't matter which one we take. Let's just verify this with our position. That's all good, and then we can put in our route.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
I'm concerned that my first officer doesn't come back. Flight attendants are already in position. So we're flying from Faro to Brussels, Charleroi. Expected runway here in Faro is 10.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Flight number is Ryanair 2940. And according to Ryanair procedure, you input all the waypoints manually. And for a longer flight like this one, this is quite some work. First waypoint will be Nirak. Then we take the airway 136, Yankee 136, to Napis. Then the airway November 747. To Pimur. To Arval. And that's the flight plan in there. We'll activate it.
Passengers bus is coming.
Here in Faro, we'll use runway 10. First waypoint is Nirak, so it will be the Nirak 4 Foxtrot departure. Execute that one. And we have moderate western winds in Charleroi, so it will be a western arrival in Charleroi. So we'll plan for the ILS 24. Last waypoint is Arval, so we're expecting the Arval 6 Alpha departure. There is a transition here. Let's just see that on the map. First go to arrival. Yes, suppose the 6 Alpha now became the 7 Alpha. Although I thought that my Navigraph is up to date. Oh yeah, there is a VOR on there, on the airfield, and that would be the transition. And oops, the GOS 1 Alpha. Sorry, my mouse will now be the 2 Alpha. And that would be the, yeah, we can take that. That's planned for that. Okay, quick sanity check on our plan mode. For this we go to legs. And just go through our flight and have a quick look if there is this transition, if everything looks sensible, and it does. We haven't done the light test. Should have been done earlier already. I wonder if that first officer is ever coming back. The lights are all working. The takeoff config warning is working.
I'm back. No issues on the walk around.
Hi, here's a fuel slip.
Oh,
Thanks.
she's back.
Welcome. Have a nice flight.
Yeah, let's, well, GSX is stuck.
Glide slope.
It is a very buggy problem. Program, sorry, and a problem as well.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Gear. Too low. Flaps. Too low. Terrain. Glide slope. Bank angle. Bank angle.
Plus 100.
Minimums. 2,500.
Yeah, the first officer did the
500.
GPWS warning test, system test.
50. 30.
Anyway, seatbelts are on as refueling is completed. We'll start with a right ignition.
Wind shear. Too low. Terrain. Caution. Terrain. 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 Pull up.
And I think we can start the APU soon as well. We'll just test this. The light dims. So the crossfeed valve is working. We have fuel in all our tanks, so we put all the fuel pumps on. We should have put this on as well already. And yeah, let's start the APU. So that will take some time. We turn the flight directors on. Stop altitude, I think it's 60 in Faro. We'll request the clearance later and then see what it will really be. Runway heading is 102, if I'm not mistaken. (101). That's fine with me. We haven't worked on our speeds yet. The flight plan is in there. Everything is done. We can move back from the plan mode. She has terrain on her. I'll put weather on mine, although there is no weather here. Fuel is already in there. We have a zero fuel weight of 55.2. Those should have been on already. I was going to check our reserve fuel. Yeah, we can put it at 2.0.
Hi, the security and safety checks are all done. Are you good to start boarding?
Yes, please.
Thanks.
Well, we are already boarded. I did it myself. 6 is the cost index. Flight level 380 is our cruising altitude. The average winds are 320 at 54. -4, so I suppose we have to put this to -60. That transition altitude actually is 4,000 feet here. We'll do a double D rate. That's all correct. Flap config is 5. We'll try to take off with a double D rate. We don't need anti-ice today. Our takeoff weight is 65.1. Minus the taxi fuel, so 65.2 minus the taxi fuel. I'll just put 65.1 and take off CG 22.1. We'll import the weather. I still have to put this on to millibar. Doesn't matter, calculate, and we can take off with these settings. Trim will be 5.6. And assume temperature 41. Takeoff flaps 1, 22.1, trim 5.6 as we set. And here we have our speeds, 141, 141, 145. Yeah, that's 1 knot difference here, but we can accept 1 knot. So V2 is 145. This goes to 380. We can release the ground power. Oops. These kind of things happen. If this happens to you, actually you will not lose your whole setup. I think the only thing that happens is your yaw damper, which trips you off. And apart from that, as you can see here, everything looks good. This was already up before. I'm just turning them on as part of the pre-flight procedure. And I think we are ready. Are you ready for the departure briefing?
Go ahead.
Okay, so complacency is our main threat today, as it's a beautiful day and an airport which we both know very well. We are at stand 434. We will require a pushback, expecting takeoff from runway 10, meaning pushback facing west. Looking at charts, we will push back facing west. Probably still take Charlie. Actually, no, we stay on Papa. Take Bravo and then Papa up to the runway end for full runway length departure. This is the first flight of the day, so let's remind ourselves that high-speed regime starts at 80 knots. Before 80 knots during the takeoff roll, we'll stop for anything, including any strange vibration, noise, or malfunction. After 80 knots, we will only stop for an engine failure, any kind of fire, wind shear warning, or if we deem the aircraft unsafe to fly. And if anything happens after V1, we'll just take it into the air and deal with it there. In that case, we would maintain runway heading, switch to heading here, fly 25 miles out, inform ATC, manage the problem, and return to Faro. In that case, this would not be an overweight landing, so we are good to land immediately if we need to. If all goes well, we'll just follow the SID. Which is the Elagu 4 Foxtrot departure. And that departure takes us out to Fox Romeo 611. And we have that in our FMC. Speed should be below 210 knots. and that is the speed restriction which we also have on our chart. From Fox Romeo 611, we turn left to Fox Romeo 621. That's track 52, 7.3 miles.
November Tree 118 Romeo Mike.
51.
Request taxi to the active. Departure to the east.
1 degree difference is okay, acceptable. 621. We need to cross
Contact tower on 120.755.
above 3000. That restriction is in there. And then we continue. Yeah, my bad, we are on the wrong chart. But exactly the same initial departure which we just briefed. And from 621, we continue to Nirak.
Acknowledge last transmission.
Okay. Say Intentions is playing games. Well, and from there it's just the filed flight plan. Any questions?
No questions.
Okay.
Acknowledge last transmission.
No, I won't, because I didn't ask you anything. 118. .58. Faro ground Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee stand 434, request departure clearance.
Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee, you are on ground. For departure, contact tower. This is ground frequency.
Faro ground Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee, request clearance.
Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee, clear to Charleroi by the Navigraph 4 Foxtrot. Departure runway 10. Initial climb to flight level 070. Departure on 11.9er.4005. Squawk 123311.
Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee is clear to destination via the Navigraph for Foxtrot departure, runway 10, initial climb, flight level 70, departure frequency 119.405, squawk 1331. Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee.
Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee.
Yeah, that's not the best controller I ever had. 119.405 is the departure frequency. Let's just remember that. IRS mode selectors are to nav, gear pins are removed, light test is checked, oxygen was tested, yaw damper is on, nav transfer and display switches are normal and auto. Fuel, 10,000 kilograms required, and that's what we had on board as well. We already used some of it for the APU. Cabin utility, IFE, galley power on. Emergency exit lights are armed. Fasten seatbelts are on. Window heat is on. Air conditioning and pressurization, PAX auto, bleeds on set. Pressurization mode selector is auto. We still need to put in the landing altitude for Charleroi. Instruments are cross-checked. Auto brake RTO. Hydraulics are normal. Speed brake down detent. Parking brake is set now. Stop trim cutout switches are normal. Wheel well fire warning is checked. Radios, radar and transponder set and standby. Takeoff briefing is discussed. We still need to do the PA. FMC CDU are set. And 1 indicated airspeed box are set. Oh dear. Anyway. So we didn't set these yet. Okay, now it's set. Step trim 5.6 units set. Performance, weight and balance signed and sent. EFB airplane mode and stowed. Flight deck windows, cockpit door. Closed. Unlocked. Doors not closed yet. You can remove the chocks, but the air stairs apparently must be done here. Okay, and passengers, I hope they are seated. Faro ground Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee, request push and start.
Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee, pushback approved. Face southwest.
Pushback approved, facing southwest, Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee. Okay, air conditioning packs are off. And that reminds me on the PA. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard on this Ryanair flight from Faro to Charleroi. We do apologize for this delay due to some operational reasons. All doors are closed. We are ready for pushback now, and we'll be starting our engines within the next minute.
Departure checks completed. Bypass.
Thank you very much for flying Ryanair. Just sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. We'll catch up as much as possible of this delay once in the air. Yeah, some airlines like Ryanair, they have this SOP to do captain's
Locking gear.
PA before departure. So in case anything goes wrong during the departure and we need to evacuate, the captain will call evacuate, 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 and Apparently it has been shown that passengers react much better to that command if they recognize the captain's voice, and that's why many airlines have it as an official SOP to do a PA before departure, a captain's PA then, obviously.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Yeah, that's a weird plane. Definitely an AI injection. I mean, all of the apron is empty. Why did it start here? Anyway, we can start our engines. The start sequence is 2, then 1. Start sequence is 2, then 1.
Check.
Starting number 2 engine.
Starting engine 2. Oil pressure.
Checked. We wait for N2 25%, then we'll induce the fuel.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Starter cutout. Number 2 stable.
Starting engine number 1. Starting number 1 engine.
Starting engine 1. Oil pressure.
Checked.
Starter cutout.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good
Number
engine
1
start.
stable.
You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
We are now about to start our pre-flight safety briefing. We are now going to take you through our safety procedures and equipment. As this information is for your benefit, we ask that you watch this carefully. The safety card in your seat area shows details of escape routes, oxygen masks, and flight jackets. In order to stress the braking position, we must adopt in an emergency landing.
Let's put the flaps to 5 already.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Your seat back is upright, the armrest down, and your seat
Flight controls check.
Ready.
fastened and adjusted like this, and unfastened like this. When the fasten seatbelt signs are on, you must go back to your seat and fasten
Full left.
for your own.
Full right.
We recommend you keep your seat
Center.
at all times accessible.
Full up.
First in flight.
Full down. Center.
If the cabin air supplies fail, oxygen
Full left.
mask
Full right.
will appear automatically.
Center.
Stay in your seat until the last
Flight controls check complete.
will open your oxygen and work rest.
Yeah, FS2 crew.
And must be switched off if not.
Before taxi checklist?
If you have any questions, please ask.
No, so we'll just do it. Generators are on. APU is off. Start switches continues. Probe heat on. And it's not. Anti-ice is off. Air conditioning packs auto. Bleeds on. We can turn this one off though. Installation valve auto. Flaps 5 required, 5 set. Stabilizer trim 5.6 units required, 5.6 units set. Start levers idle detent. Flight controls are checked and recall is checked. Faro ground Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee request taxi.
Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee runway 10 taxi via Bravo Papa.
Bravo and Papa to runway 10, Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee. Left is clear. Right is clear. Check the brakes.
Cabin crew, seats for departure.
Why does it do that now? We are not there yet. Left is clear. Let's do the before takeoff checklist to the line, although my first officer is ahead of that again. Okay, config is checked, flaps 5 green light. Stabilizer trim 5.6 units set. Takeoff briefing is reviewed. And the cabin didn't hear the sound yet, so let's wait if they still will call for secure or not. But as FS True is not really in my fly face anymore, I don't know. Okay, that's cabin secure. Taxi lights were never on.
Ryanair 73 Yankee, Yankee, contact tower on 120.75. Görüşürüz.
120.755 for Ryanair 73 Yankee, Yankee. Faro Tower, Ryanair 73 Yankee, Yankee on Papa, fully ready for departure. Faro Tower, Ryanair 73 Yankee, Yankee on Papa, ready for takeoff.
Approaching runway 10.
Ryanair 73 Yankee, Yankee, Faro Tower, runway 10, wind 080 at 9er, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 10, Ryanair 73 Yankee, Yankee. The departure frequency was 119.405. Timing.
Timing.
On runway 10 remaining. 7,800 feet.
Takeoff thrust. Set takeoff thrust. Stabilized. Toga.
Thrust set. Indicators normal. Knots.
Checked.
V1, rotate.
Gear up.
Positive rate. Gear up. LNAV.
Checked.
Ryanair 73 Yankee. Yankee, contact departure on 119.405.
119.405, Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee. Departure, Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee, passing 2,500 for 70.
Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee, Faro departure, identified, climb, flight load level 1220.
Say again for Ryanair. Say again for Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee.
Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee, identified.
Bug up.
Bug up.
I should have said that earlier. Flaps up.
Speed checked. Flaps up.
Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee, climb flight level 220.
Climb flight level 220, Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee.
Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee, contact Lisbon on 125.55.
125.55, Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee. Lisbon, Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee, passing 7.1 for 22. Set standard.
Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee, Lisbon, identified. Como vai?
Como vai? After takeoff checklist.
Stand by. After takeoff checklist, air conditioning and pressurization. 3.8 set altimeters.
Passing flight level 9.3.
Checked.
Set and checked.
After takeoff checklist complete. Altimeters.
Passing flight level 100.
Checked.
Ryanair
10 checks.
73
10 checks.
Yankee.
Fuel 6 pumps
Yankee.
on. Lights.
Climb. Flight
APU.
level
Air conditioning and
280.
pressurization. 4.3 fasten belts. Happy to release the cabin. Recall. Monitor 121.50
Yes.
on VHF 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to my name is Kirsty. I'm the cabin service director today. I hope that you're comfortable enjoying the flight so far. I'd like to extend a personal welcome to our frequent flyer club members. Tonight, our frequent flyer
Yes, please. Oh, then I'll release the cabin. Okay, yeah, that departure was alright. Just a hiccup with both Say Intentions. Well, with Say Intentions, with FS2 crew, and with GSX, all of that did not work together very well now. But, well, we made it. We are in the air on our way to Brussels. what we should really be doing now at around 200 nautical miles before top of descent, and we are already at 60 miles before top of descent, is to prepare our arrival and do our approach briefing. So for this, let's first go to the charts, because that reminds me that I still haven't set our landing altitude in Charleroi. So the airport elevation is 606 feet, so let's set this to 600. Then we go into our FMC. I've been flying the Phoenix A320 for long, and before that I was always on a 737, but after a year of flying the Phoenix I lost a bit of routine. So I need to think a bit longer on what to do. The transition level is 5.5. We won't worry about the anti-ice, even though I'm sure that we will use it. And then we put our descent winds in. Oops. And we can find them on here. Descent, let's take flight level 310 is 316 at 63. at 63. Let's take flight level 200 next, 317.55. And flight level 100 is 309.48. Okay, descent winds are in there. Our QNH in Charleroi, let's look at the weather. Yeah, still runway 24. According to the winds, 9 degrees is the temperature, QNH 1022. So 1022. That's in there. You can't see it on your screen, but as Charleroi ground is online, there is probably also an ATIS. Information Delta. Expect RNAV transition to ILS. We have that in the FMC. Transition level 5.5. That's what's in the FMC as well. Winds 250 at 11. visibility 10 or more, and cloud scattered at 900 feet, which is quite low. Broken at 1100. Temperature 9. Yeah, everything as expected. Yeah, while we're doing that, we should give control to Stephanie. You have control. You have control. And Stephanie doesn't listen. You have control. You have control. You have control?
I have control.
Thank you. Are you ready for the approach briefing?
Go ahead.
She's a bit slow today. So yeah, and then we will put in our rings. And we'll put a ring at 10 miles, which is where we have to be at flaps 1 latest. And we'll also put a ring at, it's an IFR landing, bad weather, so 5 miles. That's where we want to be configured. I think I did that right. Then we will do a performance calculation for runway 24. Runway condition. Yeah, I'd be surprised if it hasn't rained there today, so I'll just put wet. Our landing weight. Is expected to be 3.8 at Charleroi. Well, 3.8 of fuel. And we have 4.8 now. So 58.9, if I calculated correctly. 58. Let's aim for a flap 30 landing. AC config is on. Anti-ice. Well, we'll turn it. Let's put it on. Yeah, we'll stop about 2/3 of the runway. And then we can have a look at our map. Runway 24. Yeah, that should be good to vacate via November 3 and taxi back to the apron. Probably Grant will give us a stand. For the arrival, we said we would do the AVOL .6 Alpha, which here is the 7 Alpha for some reason, because my Navigraph is updated, so not sure why this is different. So we fly from current position via the flight plan to, oops, to AVOL, where we have to be below 160. That's correct on the map. Then track 71 for 32 miles. track 71 for 32 miles, 1 mile difference is acceptable. To Nivar, where we have to be above flight level 80, that's in there. Then we continue to Golf Oscar Sierra, which is at the airport, on track 150 for 15.4 miles. Yeah, those differences are acceptable as well. And then we will change to the Golf Oscar Sierra transition. Which will bring us from Golf Oscar Sierra to Asfam, track 108.3 miles. That's correct. Restrictions are in there. Then from Asfam to Gugno, below 230, track 64, 5 miles. Oops. 4.5 miles, track 63. The differences are acceptable. Gugno below 230. And then turn left to Vamka. Same restrictions, 5 miles on track 334. 333 is 1 degree difference, that's acceptable. 4.2 nautical miles versus 5 miles, that's acceptable too. And then we turn into the final approach. So let's get the approach chart too. Just put this in here as redundancy in case we have any GPS failure. So that looks like a normal 3-degree glide slope. It is. Localizer 110.9er. Approach course is 243. Platform altitude is 3000. And minimums are 776 Barrow. We are on Barrow. That doesn't go well. 776. Hello. No idea. Okay, that was hard, but We did it. MSA is 2,600. Let's just base ourselves on the 3,000. Airport elevation is set. In case of a go around, we'll climb straight ahead, Charlie India 24 Tango, maximum 230 knots, and then turn right to Golf Oscar Sierra again, which we also have manually in the navigation box. Go around altitude is 3,000. And if we don't go around, we will park. I think I have everything now in the pinned chart. Expecting to vacate via November 3. And then depending on the stand, get Mike 5, Mike 6 or Mike 7. There was a better chart for that. Let's take this one. These taxi lanes are not available, so it's a narrow, small apron. It may be busy as well, and that's the threat. So yeah, we'll have a good look at our wingtips for every turn, and we'll stop immediately if we are unsure of anything. And that actually, I think, completes the brief. Any questions?
No questions.
I have control.
You have control.
Okay, and then I think that we can start our descent nicely on time. Yeah, and so far only ground is online. Descent checklist.
Descent checklist. Pressurization.
Landing altitude 600 feet set.
Anti-ice.
Let's turn that on, at least the engine anti-ice on.
Approach briefing and fuel.
Discussed.
Indicated airspeed and altimeter bugs.
New control, speed up to Ryanair, clear down approach to level 390.
Ryanair 73 Romeo Fox, bonjour, direct Papa Papa November.
Direct Papa Papa November, Ryanair 73 Romeo Fox.
VREF 141 and minimum 600, correction 776,
altimeter bugs.
checked and set.
Indicated airspeed and altimeter bugs.
Set and checked.
Descent checklist completed.
Bonjour Milan, for uniform go for position. Expect 607 Bravo departure of runway 32 right, squawk 1000.
Why am I on this frequency now? I should be...
Then for uniform golf, report taxi and correct.
Yeah, screw this online, I'll just stop Say Intentions for now. I'll just do this on VATSIM. Turn the seatbelts on. Can turn this already. Okay, we started our descent. Oh, ground is again online in Charleroi. Let's switch back. Let's switch back to VATSIM a bit later.
Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee. Descend altitude 3,000 feet. QNH 1022.
Descending to 3,000 feet. QNH 1022. Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee.
Altimeters.
Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee cleared for the ILS runway 24 approach via Golf 2 Alpha.
Passing flight level 100, 10 checks.
4 approach via GOS 2 Alpha. Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee.
10 checks.
10 checks. Fuel, 4, pumps on, lights. Angle of bank, air conditioning and pressurization. 4.2, fasten belts. Recall, 121.50 deselected.
Okay, Grant is still online, so now I will stop Say Intentions, go to Unicom, and already put the ground frequency on standby, 121805. Set QNH 1022. Flaps 1.
Speed checked. One to go. Flaps 1.
It doesn't identify the ILS, not sure why. Flaps 5. Flaps 5.
Speed checked. Flaps 5.
Charleroi traffic, Ryanair 73 Yankee, on the ILS runway 24, Charleroi.
2500.
This is traffic, you down to the 12 for the settlers, keep it up.
Gear down, flaps 15.
Gear down. Speed check. Flaps 15.
Landing checklist to flaps.
Landing checklist to flaps. Start switches.
Continues.
Recall.
Checked.
Speed brake.
Armed green light.
Landing gear.
Down 3 green.
Auto brake.
2 set.
Holding at flaps.
Flaps 30.
Speed checked.
1,000.
Flaps 30.
Charleroi traffic, Ryanair 73 Yankee Yankee, short final, runway 24, Charleroi.
Feet.
Checked.
Plus 100. Minimums.
Minimums.
Continue.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Speed brake up. Reverse normal. 3-1%. Knots. knots. Auto brake disarmed. 60 knots.
You can clean up. Clean up.
Roger.
Charleroi ground, Ryanair 73 Yankee. Good afternoon. Just landed November 1.
Ryanair 73 Yankee. Welcome to Charleroi. Taxi to stand 62 via November. Mike 4 and then Foxtrot onto stand 62.
November, Mike 4, Foxtrot, stand 62. Ryanair 73 Yankee. I'll select anti-ice off. Let's do it myself.
APU on the buses.
Okay, first entrance to the ramp. and Foxtrot. Stand 6-2.
Three minutes.
SSS radio check.
Transit shutdown checklist. So we have landed in Charleroi. We will do the turnaround now to fly back to Faro. That will be in the next video, so make sure you subscribe, like, and ring the bell to see when the next video is uploaded. For you, another day. But yeah, I'll be doing this turnaround now straight away and prepare the next flight to Faro. Thank you all for watching, and see you soon.